Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most important questions in entrepreneurship. How do you come up with a strong business idea? And how do you turn that idea into real action? Many people want to start a business, but they get stuck at the very beginning. Some believe they need a perfect idea before they can move. Others keep thinking, planning, and waiting for the right time. But the truth is that successful businesses are rarely built from perfect ideas. They are built from clear observation, practical testing, disciplined action, and steady improvement. If you have ever asked yourself, what business should I start? Or how do I move from idea to project? Then this video is for you. Today I will walk you through a professional step-by-step process. We will cover how to find opportunities, how to evaluate them, how to shape an idea into a project, how to test the market, and how to create an action plan that gives your idea a real chance to succeed. This is not just motivation. This is a practical roadmap. Let us begin with the first big truth. A good business idea does not start with imagination alone. It starts with observation. The best ideas usually come from one of 5 places. The first is a problem people face every day. The second is an inefficiency in the market. The third is a changing customer behavior. The fourth is a product or service that can be improved. And the fifth is a gap between demand and supply. So if you want a better business idea, do not start by asking, what sounds exciting? Start by asking, what problem do people repeatedly face? And what are they already trying to solve? Look around your environment. Look at your street, your community, your workplace, your church, your school, your city, or even your own family. What do people complain about? What do they travel far to find? What service is slow, expensive, unreliable, or low quality? Where do they lose time, money, or convenience? That is where opportunities live. For example, if you notice that people in your neighborhood need quick access to household essentials, drinks, food items, and daily products, that can lead to a retail idea. If you notice customers wanting cleaner service, better product arrangement, reliable stock, and more trust, then the opportunity is not only to sell products. The opportunity is to create a better customer experience. That is a key entrepreneurial mindset. Do not just copy a business category. Identify the specific value you can add inside that category. Now, let us go deeper. When people fail to find business ideas, it is often because they're searching too broadly. They say, I want a business. But that statement is too general. A better way is to explore business ideas through categories. You can look at 4 major paths. The first path is product-based business. This means selling physical goods such as groceries, fashion items, electronics, cosmetics, hardware, or agricultural products. The second path is service-based business. This includes consulting, delivery, cleaning, digital marketing, repair work, training, event services, logistics, and many more. The third path is platform or connection business. This is where you connect buyers and sellers, clients and service providers, or businesses and customers. The fourth path is knowledge-based business. This involves teaching, coaching, content creation, online education, or specialized expertise. When you think in categories, your mind becomes more strategic. You can ask yourself, which category matches my environment, my strengths, my network, and current market demand? That leads us to the next important question. How do you know if a business idea is worth pursuing? A professional entrepreneur tests an idea against simple but powerful criteria. Number 1, does it solve a real problem? Number 2, are people willing to pay for the solution? Number 3, can you start it with the resources you can realistically access? Number 4, can the business generate profit, not just sales? Number 5, can it grow over time or at least become stable and sustainable? Number 6, do you understand the customer well enough to serve them better than average? If your idea passes those questions, it may be worth developing further. Now, let us move to a very practical framework that can help you generate stronger business ideas. I call it the observe, validate, shape, and execute framework. Step 1 is observe. This means collecting raw opportunities from the real world. Carry a notebook or use your phone. Write down every recurring problem, unmet need, and inefficient process you notice. Do this for 7 days. At the end of the week, you will be surprised by how many opportunities you have identified. Step 2 is validate. Do not fall in love with the idea before the market reacts. Ask potential customers questions. Visit similar businesses. Look at pricing. Study customer traffic. Read online comments. Talk to suppliers. Find out whether demand is real and whether customers are dissatisfied with current options. Step 3 is shape. Now you refine the idea into a clear concept. Who exactly is the customer? What product or service will you offer? What makes you different? How will customers find you? How will you make money? This is the stage where an idea becomes a business model. Step 4 is execute. Start small, start focused, and start fast. The goal is not to launch a giant business on day one. The goal is to create a workable first version, learn from a market, and improve with real feedback. This framework helps remove fear because it replaces guessing with process. Let me say something very important here. Many people confuse a business idea with a business project. They are not the same. A business idea is the concept. A business project is the structured effort to make that concept real. Once you decide that an idea has potential, you must convert it into a project. That means putting structure around it. To do that professionally, you need to answer 7 project questions. First, what is the objective? Second, who is the target customer? Third, what exactly are you offering? Fourth, what resources do you need? Fifth, what activities must happen first? Sixth, what timeline will you follow? Seventh, how will you measure success? When you answer those 7 questions clearly, your idea becomes actionable. Let's take an example. Suppose your idea is to start a modern neighborhood mini-market. At idea level, that sounds simple, but to turn it into a project, you need structure. Your objective might be to open a reliable, clean, and customer-friendly mini-market that serves local households with daily essentials. Your target customer might be working families, students, and nearby residents who want convenience and trust. Your offer might include groceries, beverages, home items, personal care items, and selected fast-moving products. Your resource list may include shelves, opening stock, a small point-of-sale system, branding, supplier relationships, a location plan, and working capital. Your first activities may include market observation, competitor review, product selection, shop arrangement, pricing strategy, and soft launch preparation. Your timeline may be 30 to 60 days for setup. And your success measures may include daily sales volume, repeat customers, stock turnover, profit margin, and customer satisfaction. Do you see the difference? The moment you structure it, the idea becomes visible, manageable, and executable. Now let us discuss one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make. They try to do too much too early. A business becomes stronger when it starts with focus. If you're launching a product business, do not begin with 100 products if 20 strong products can test the market. If you're launching a service business, do not offer 10 services if one service can establish your reputation. If you're launching online, do not build a complicated platform before people even show demand. Start with the minimum viable version. This means the smallest practical version of your business that still delivers value to a real customer. For a shop, that could mean beginning with core high-demand products and a clean layout. For a digital service, that could mean offering one premium service package. For a food business, that could mean starting with a limited menu. For a training business, that could mean starting with one strong course. Why is this smart? Because small beginnings reduce risk, protect capital, and create room for learning. Now, let us talk about validation in a more professional way. Before investing heavily, ask the market these 5 questions. What problem are customers trying to solve? How are they currently solving it? What do they dislike about current options? What would make them switch to a new option? How much would they reasonably pay for a better solution? These questions can save you from expensive mistakes. Validation is especially important because many ideas sound good in private but fail in the market. The market is the final judge. Another practical method is to test interest before building fully. You can announce the service to a small audience. You can take pre-orders. You can create a sample offer. You can present a product list. You can run a pilot week. You can ask a few ideal customers to try the service and tell you what works and what does not. This is how professionals reduce uncertainty. Now let us move to the money side, because a good idea is not enough if the numbers do not work. Every business idea should be tested financially. You do not need a complicated financial model at the beginning, but you do need basic clarity. You should estimate startup cost. You should estimate monthly operating cost. You should estimate average selling price. You should estimate expected sales volume. And you should estimate likely profit margin. If the business cannot realistically cover its costs and generate healthy margin, then you either need to improve the model, reduce costs, increase pricing power, or rethink the idea. This is where many entrepreneurs become emotional. They want the business to work, so they ignore the numbers. But numbers tell the truth early. A professional founder respects both vision and arithmetic. Now, let us discuss competitive advantage. In almost every market, you'll have competition. The question is not whether competition exists. The question is why customers should choose you. Your advantage may come from better location. It may come from stronger service. It may come from cleaner branding. It may come from trust. It may come from speed. It may come from consistency. It may come from better packaging. It may come from technology. It may come from specialization. And sometimes, your real advantage comes from combining simple things better than everyone else. For example, a small retail business can stand out through product organization, responsive customer care, accurate pricing, digital payment convenience, home delivery, and clean presentation. None of these looks dramatic alone, but together they build customer loyalty. That is what professional execution looks like. Now let us talk about personal fit. Not every good business idea is the right business idea for you. You should ask yourself 3 honest questions. Do I understand this market well enough? Can I commit time and discipline to it? Do I have, or can I access, the required capabilities and relationships? Sometimes a business idea is profitable, but is a poor fit for your personality, schedule, or experience level. That does not mean you can never do it. It means you should enter it intelligently, perhaps with a partner, a mentor, or a smaller pilot phase. Now, let us move from planning into action. How exactly do you turn your idea into a real business project? You do it through a simple action plan. Phase 1 is clarity. Write the business idea in 1 sentence. Then write the customer in 1 sentence. Then write the value proposition in 1 sentence. If you cannot explain those 3 clearly, the idea is not yet ready. Phase 2 is research. Visit the market. Call potential customers. Compare competitors. Check supply sources. Confirm pricing. Identify risks. Research gives your project a strong foundation. Phase 3 is design. Create a basic business model. Decide your offer, pricing, sales method, operations, and brand style. At this stage, your idea takes visible shape. Phase 4 is resource preparation. List what you need now, what you can postpone, and what you can outsource. This is where many people discover they can start earlier than they thought. Phase 5 is pilot launch. Open a test version. Sell to a small group. Collect feedback. Track customer behavior. Measure actual demand. Phase 6 is improvement. Fix the weak points. Improve presentation. Improve service. Improve offer quality. Improve customer experience. Phase 7 is expansion. Only after proof should you scale. This may mean more stock, more marketing, more staff, more technology, or more locations. This action plan is powerful because it gives movement without recklessness. Let us now speak about mindset, because execution is not only technical, it is psychological. Many good ideas die because of hesitation. People delay action because of fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of limited capital, or fear that the market is already crowded. But you must understand this. The market rarely rewards the person who thinks the longest. It rewards the person who learns the fastest. Action creates data. Data creates improvement. Improvement creates confidence. Confidence creates growth. That is the entrepreneurial cycle. If you wait to feel fully ready, you may wait forever. Instead, aim to be prepared enough to begin and humble enough to adjust. That is the professional approach. Now let us cover a short checklist you can use today if you want to generate and act on a business idea immediately. First, identify 10 recurring problems in your environment. Second, choose 3 problems with clear customer demand. Third, brainstorm one practical solution for each. Fourth, compare which one has the best balance of demand, cost, access, and profit potential. Fifth, talk to at least 5 potential customers. Sixth, write a 1-page concept note. Seventh, estimate startup cost and first-month expenses. Eighth, define the smallest version you can launch. Ninth, set a launch date. 10th, begin. This simple checklist can move you from confusion to execution faster than endless overthinking. Let us also address branding, because a business project becomes more powerful when it looks professional. Professionalism is not only for large companies. Even a small startup can look credible. Choose a business name people can remember. Use consistent colors. Create a simple logo. Present your products or services neatly. Communicate clearly. Respond to customers respectfully. Keep your environment clean. Be reliable with promises. Professional presentation increases trust, and trust increases sales. In fact, many small businesses do not fail because the product is bad. They fail because the customer experience feels uncertain, disorganized, or inconsistent. So as you turn your idea into a project, do not only ask, "What am I selling?" Also ask, "What experience am I creating?" Now, let us imagine the bigger picture. A real business is not only about starting. It is about building a system. That means the business should gradually become less dependent on random effort and more dependent on repeatable processes. How do you buy stock? How do you record sales? How do you serve customers? How do you follow up? How do you market regularly? How do you review performance every week? When you begin documenting these processes, your business becomes more scalable and more valuable. This is the difference between hustle and enterprise. Now here is another major principle. The first version of your idea is not the final version. Some entrepreneurs start with one product and later discover a better niche. Some start with a physical store and later add delivery. Some start with basic customers and later focus on premium clients. Some start offline and later move online. Your job is not to predict the entire future perfectly. Your job is to start intelligently, track what the market is telling you, and adapt without losing direction. This is why feedback is so powerful. Ask customers what they like. Ask what confuses them. Ask what they wish you offered. Ask what would make them return. Customer feedback is not criticism. It is market intelligence. Now, if you're serious about turning ideas into action, I want to give you a final professional model. It is called the 30-Day Idea to Action Challenge. In the first 7 days, observe and list opportunities. In the second 7 days, research and validate the top options. In the third 7 days, choose one idea and build a simple business model. In the final 9 days, prepare your pilot and set your launch. In 30 days, you may not build a giant company, but you can absolutely move from vague ambition to real entrepreneurial momentum. That is powerful. And remember this, you do not need the biggest idea. You need a clear problem, a useful solution, a workable model, and the courage to begin. That is how businesses are born. If you're thinking about starting something, stop asking only what business is trending. Start asking, what value can I create, for whom, and how can I test it quickly and professionally? That question will lead you much farther. So let me summarize this entire video. A strong business idea begins with observation. You find opportunities in problems, inefficiencies, changing behavior, and gaps in the market. You validate the idea before investing heavily. You shape it into a clear model with a target customer, value proposition, revenue path, and resource plan. You convert the idea into a project by setting objectives, activities, timeline, and success measures. You launch small, learn fast, improve continuously, and grow with evidence. That is how to move from thought to action. That is how to think like an entrepreneur. And that is how to build something real. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, take the next step today. Write down one problem you want to solve, one business idea that could solve it, and one action you will take in the next 24 hours. Small action creates momentum. Momentum creates progress. And progress creates results. Stay focused, stay professional, and keep building. See you in the next video.